and the back strap, all of those fully adjust. This medallion, this enameled medallion is gorgeous. Here's your navy, and you'll notice it's a bit of a glossy pearlescent there. Look at black snake. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous embossing there. And here you have that pewter medallion, and forgive me, but the navy was a burnished brass, so just so that you see the difference there. Here is fuchsia snake, so you're going to go back to the more of the gold or burnished bronze or brass on that one, and I love the detail work on that.
Yeah, I love the highs and lows of the colours of that snake embellishment.
This one we're calling gold, and I do feel like it's more of a, what, maybe champagne?
Maybe champagne.
Kind of a champagne gold, a soft pearlescent finished on that one. And look at the medallion. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then finally, which has been very, very popular, that bronze. Now, we're doing mediums and wides, whole and half sizes. On this one, what are we? Let's see, $25.
Wow.
Less than what we used to present this at QVC, and on 3 easy payments. So back to a really nice easy pay of about, what, 75 cents a day?
Yeah, and really great, and it's very, very lightweight. That's the first thing that strikes me with this style is how nice and lightweight it is too. So you're going to be very, very, super light on the foot there, nice and flexible through the forefoot, and nice and firm and supported through the rear foot. Very, very important, because your footwear shouldn't bend where your foot doesn't bend. So it's a very, very important feature there. And of course, as we've touched on, 4 points of adjustability. So the hook and loop enclosures, 1, 2, 3 over the top, and that strap around the back there as well. And there you can really sort of splay that open, and that's going to show beautifully that podiatrist design technology that's going to be sitting underneath your foot. Look at the contours of that. If I just flip it even around this way, and there you're going to be able to see those contours so clearly. If you think about it, think about the shape of your foot. Your foot's got curves, your foot's got contours, and this footbed is going to support every single one of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, when you think about the orthotic technology, Philip Vasily dedicated his entire life. His whole passion was saying, you know what, my patients need to be able to feel comfortable. They need to bring that body back to alignment. This is a great opportunity for one of our most popular silhouettes. Either pick up a second pair, a different color, or to try the brand for the first time. I also know that this is one that so many different ages and generations. We're seeing the teenagers, the moms, the grandmoms wear it, because it does have that back strap. You've got that coverage. I have to have a back strap when I go to the amusement parks.
Absolutely.
Because if you fall, if you lose your flip-flops on the Ferris wheel, then you can't ride any other rides because you have to have shoes on.
Exactly.
So this is a great one if you're walking all day, maybe you're going on a cruise, or you just like to have that security. But we're not going to forget the foundation, and that's that foot alignment. So maybe we can take a look at Kylene again and talk a little bit about what we're achieving here.
Absolutely right. So, you know, really, really important to sort of know that, you know, it's so important with every single step to have that support underneath the foot, because we're on a hard, flat surface. Here's what's going to happen. The foot's going to be rolling over to try and meet the ground. And you can see how close that line is to the ground there on Kylene's foot, and the reason being there's no support underneath there. Where the foot should be is this position here. So you can see now with my hand supporting Kylene's foot how that line's really lifted up, and now you've got that nice curvature on the arch there. But when I let it go, and you can see how that line just really flattens out and how close it's going to the ground. What I'm also going to show you is I'm just going to draw a line where Kylene's big toe is sitting. And I'm going to realign her foot again and just draw a line where her toes ended up. And you can see there how that foot's actually shortened. It's shortened about 3/4, you know, to sort of 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch there. And the reason being is because when the foot goes back into its naturally aligned position, it'll shorten. When I let it go, when it goes into that overpronated position, it's elongating, and that's putting a lot of stress and strain on those soft tissues and joints in the foot and the lower leg. But watch what, and actually, just while we're in that position there, let's just slip Kylene into that regular flat flip-flop, and we'll really sort of see that there's no difference with that line underneath the foot, with that flat flip-flop offering absolutely no support and just being on that hard, flat surface. But if we slip her out of that, and let's put her in the podiatrist design technology that you're getting in the Cathy, I'll just move it back there, sorry, Kylene. And there we can see, if I just undo the hook and loop enclosures there and get my hands out of the way, and there you'll really see how that arch is really hugging the contours of Kylene's foot. No longer is that foot rolling over to try and meet the ground, rather the ground's now coming up to meet the foot.
I love it. It is a clearance price. I don't know that you've seen that on clearance before. Pick your color. Unfortunately, we cannot reorder that one. almost 100,000 spoken for. If you're just trying the brand for the first time, I'll tell you what, this is a proven winner. Hey, Steve Mab, you're chatting over there. What kind of things are we talking about?
I am chatting. There's a lot of talk about colours, a lot of controversy we've set off there tonight with the different colours, but at the moment, fuchsia seems to be the winner.
I like fuchsia.
Fuchsia?
And yeah, if you do have any questions, if you want to ask anything, if you're unsure about anything that you're seeing in the show, just go to qvc.com.